Hi guys, good morning. I wanted to tell the Easter story to you in kind of a fun, different way, and it's being told using resurrection eggs. So every one of my eggs has a symbol about the story of Jesus and Easter. So as we go through the eggs, I'll tell you a little bit about the story. So our first one here has number 1 on it, and inside of it, we have a little palm leaf. And the first one symbolizes the leaf for when Jesus rode into Jerusalem on the donkey. The people in town grabbed palm leaves and they waved him, saying, "Hosanna, Hosanna." So this symbolizes when he rode into town on the donkey. Here's number 2. Number 2 is 3 coins, and these are dimes, so this means 30. So egg number 2 means these 3 coins represent the 30 pieces of silver that Judas received when he betrayed Jesus. Okay, we have number 3. Number 3 is a little towel. This small little piece of terry cloth represents the towel that Jesus used when he showed his love to the disciples after he washed their feet and dried them. Here's number 4. Number 4 is a tiny little cup. It's a little communion cup. And this represents the Last Supper that Jesus had with the disciples. Here's number 5. Number 5 is a tiny little flower. The flower represents the Garden of Gethsemane, where Jesus went with his disciples to pray before he was arrested. Here's number 6. Number 6 is some rope. A piece of rope to represent that Jesus was used to be tied up with the rope when he was arrested. They were not very kind to Jesus. They tied him up with rope. Here's number 7. Number 7 is a crown of thorns. Okay? The soldiers put this crown of thorns on Jesus' head, and they pushed it down to hurt him and to mock him. They did not care for Jesus very much. It's very sad. Here's number 8. Number 8 is a cross. Okay, this cross represents the crucifixion of Jesus. Okay, this is when they made Jesus carry this cross, and then they put the nails through his hands and his feet, and they put him up on that cross, and they crucified him. Here's number 9. This is a tiny little spear. Okay, this is where the soldiers were taking the spear when Jesus was carrying with the cross, and they were poking him with the spear. They were so very unkind. Here's number 10. Number 10 is some white cloth to represent the strips of linen that they used to wrap Jesus' body up in. After he had died, they took him off the cross and they wrapped him up in this linen, and then they put him into the tomb. Here's number 11. Number 11 is a small stone. When they placed Jesus' body into this tomb, it was like a cave. They put a big stone in front of the entrance so that nobody could get in and nobody could get out. And this took place on Good Friday. 3 days later, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which will be Easter morning, when they went to the tomb, the giant rock was moved, and inside the tomb, it was empty. Jesus had risen. So he was not inside of the tomb anymore. His body was not there. He had risen. It's a miracle. So remember that on Easter Day. The real meaning of Easter, it's fun with the Easter bunny and the candy and the goodies, but the real meaning is that Jesus has risen. So think of that on Easter morning. Happy Easter, guys.